showing of February 28th, 2011, I'm Molly and this is Rocketboom. In Washington, the White House signed an executive order on Friday to freeze all remaining assets held by Muammar Gaddafi in the US. This is what that looks like. The President of the US went on to comment, "We will stand steadfastly with the Libyan people in their demand for universal rights and a government that is responsive to their aspirations. Their human dignity cannot be denied." Meanwhile, Switzerland has announced it's freezing the assets of Gaddafi and his family too. Gaddafi says,
I like turtles.
Gaddafi says, Osama bin Laden is responsible for this. It is obvious this is run by Al-Qaeda, and those armed youngsters, our children, are incited by people who are wanted by America and the Western world. When the choice comes down to Gaddafi or bin Laden, go with turtles. As of this morning, Gaddafi remains barely in control over the major cities of Tripoli and Sirte, appears to be losing Zuaira and Janzur, while the majority of the bigger cities are not in the hands of others. Once you start cheating on your own people, you can't really expect them to comply with your demands anymore. Gaddafi has been accused of literally opening fire on crowds of protesters, bombing protesters from the skies, and has said he will not back down until he is dead. A swift UN resolution was put into effect this weekend to stop the sale of weapons to the country. Additional sanctions have been set up to prevent international business trade with the country, targeting the governmental sectors while still leaving trade open that benefits the people of the country. A reported 100,000 plus, including some of Gaddafi's closest confidants, have fled in the past week, but Gaddafi and his sons were not among them. The Gaddafis are stuck by a directive signed by the UN revoking diplomatic immunity, and while other countries are expected to follow suit, the leader says he'll fight to the end. German Chancellor Angela Merkel stated in a call with US President Obama that the unanimity of the UN resolution makes clear the unity of the international community of nations in condemning Gaddafi. It's high time for him to go. In cahoots? When a leader's only means of staying in power is to use mass violence against his own people, he has lost the legitimacy to rule and needs to do what is right for his country by leaving now. Surprisingly, with some of the most intense violence the world has seen this year, the Libyan leader was quoted as saying the people should dance and sing. As they say on Twitter, dictators, dyed hair is bad for business, Gaddafi, Mubarak, Ben Ali. Here's to a more natural and free tomorrow for everyone.